Okay, so I'm Leo Yaffe, managing director of Gelorida, the company that develops the NXT public blockchain and now the next generation blockchain, Ardor. Today we saw many exciting ideas about how to develop decentralized applications from all sorts of businesses, from computer gaming to biotechnology to raising funds in order to raise more funds and so on. But all these projects will need some blockchain infrastructure to run with. If you look at the blockchain world today, you'll see that it has very strict scalability limits. It has limitations like transactions once submitted to the blockchain cannot be removed. Every node in a blockchain has to process all the transactions in order to reach consensus, and of course this limits the scalability of the network. And most blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum rely on proof-of-work mining, which is a very wasteful process that wastes a lot of energy. So I'd like to introduce you to our next generation blockchain technology, Ardor and Ignis. It's built on top of our existing NXT technology, which is already running in production for several years. It has an innovative parent-child chain architecture so that the parent chain is responsible for our energy-efficient proof-of-stake process, while the child chains are prunable, which means that transactions on the child chains does not have to stay forever in the blockchain. On top of that, we do not support Turing-complete smart contracts. Instead, we provide a more limited but sophisticated way of approving transactions which we call smart transactions. Our Ardor platform is already running on testnet for over 6 months now, and we are planning to launch it to production, to mainnet, in Q4 2017, probably around end of November. You can see, for example, how today people are mining Bitcoin and Ethereum versus how you can set up a node of Ardor without consuming any energy by using a solar panel and a Raspberry Pi. Our use cases we have many use cases built into the product itself, like, of course, transfer of value, but also decentralized voting, identity management, asset exchange, and we can also use our technology for crowdfunding platforms. In fact, we are doing our own crowdfunding using our own blockchain technology. You can see here, you can get an impression of the depths of our technology, which development started at 2013, and we are now in Q4 2017. We are working on the launch of Ardor, and during 2018, we will continue with improving our solutions and making them more mature. Okay, so we are Gelorida. Our NXT blockchain was the first ICO ever, or at least one of the first. We are the first to implement pure proof of stake, the consensus algorithm that now is becoming mainstream. We are setting the standard for the blockchain industry. We have millions of transactions already processed. We have over 100,000 active accounts, and we are 4 years in production already. So our Ignis Crowdsale is for the first child chain of Ardor. This would be the first prunable child chain from which transactions can be removed. We will provide 50% of the Ignis tokens to existing holders of our NXT technology, of our NXT blockchain. and will provide the other 50% will be sold, is actually being sold in a crowd sale. The details are on our website. It's already on progress, and over 80 million euros already raised. So you're invited to talk to us at our Ignis booth over there. Thank you very much.